back to the car guys, Coastal Auto Reaction. Now, if you haven't seen the TikToks, you may not be aware what this video is going to be about or what we're doing. But as you see, I'm standing by Black Sheep here, and we are not at home. We are driving this truck, I don't know how many thousands, 10,000 kilometer round trip to the Mopar Nationals. There's a couple of videos here on YouTube you can check out that explains why we're doing what we're doing. You're not going to want to miss this. Epic Canadian roadkill, as somebody put it last night. It should be entertaining. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single subscriber, follower, commenter. If you hit that like button, it would be even more appreciated. Stay tuned. What's it gonna be like when I'm over there going, yeah, brake.
Well, we'll have to make a stop at Costco, get a box of Depends.
Yeah, for both of us. Lord, I got no problem with your driving, but this thing is a handful, not gonna lie. So, Dodge manual drum brakes, it's kind of like you never know what you're gonna get, right? You put your foot on the brake, and sometimes it's just smooth and straight.
Or
other times, well, you're just driving, you put your foot on the brake, and it's like, hard left! And there's like nothing, you just gotta hang on to it. But then when you let go of the brakes, you have to synchronize the back to straight, and you can spend a month adjusting them and it'll still do it. Here, I gotta stop hard. If you see the amount of... Now the brakes work good, I mean it's four-wheel drums, but...
Alrighty.
Alright, well...
Nap time.
Back to, oh yeah, nap time. There ain't no way either of us are ever having a nap in this thing.
I know, right?
It's a good opportunity to change that fuel filter because I can see some crud in it. And we brought extra fuel filters. Now, this is technically it's for a piece of farm equipment, so it's got two different sizes, so I got to trim it to our correct size. But I even thought ahead and put the thumb hose clamps on that back one, so it should be no big deal. Your mentality dictates your reality. It's been one epic trip so far, because we don't want that inside the carburetor. See that little dingleberry hanging out? You don't want that in the carb. And remember to find the arrow. Make sure you find the arrow. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes, okay, 3 times in the past, I've put them on backwards. Alright, let's change this bad boy. Yep, she's empty. No fuel coming out of that line. It's time.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Not bad though. I mean, that's 1,000, 1,200 kilometers plus whatever was on it at home. Okay, now like I said, where's the arrow here? Arrow. You have any rag, Robert? Well, Bobo goes to get a rag. I'm gonna walk you through everything that's gone wrong. We ran out of gas. That's it so far. Seriously, I adjusted the timing and fuel mixture when we were in the mountains. But that's it. Nice. Give this back to you. Un babo le cameraman. It's like a...
I don't know what it is in there.
What is that? I mean, hey, at least it worked. And it didn't get to the carburetor. Yep, it's not bad for probably 5,000 miles on this filter. And now we've run it completely dry. So, if it was full of stuff, gang, it would have a lot more than that. Well, let's put the jerry can of fuel in it now and see if that's almost wrong. Bobo, are you just filming a TikTok or are you trying to make sure I don't get mowed down? Both. Sweet. I hope that the Interact system working. Yeah, because we're running out of paper money. And this is only 25 liters. Although that's not bad. We made it a long way on 60 bucks.
Yeah.
Good. Let's see if she starts. How's it going, boss? I wasn't trying to stop speeders. It's because there's a guy up the road there in a car in the ditch. I wasn't trying to warn. I was trying to keep people to slow down so a buddy was safe. That's it.
I don't believe it, but...
Honestly, sir, that's what I was doing. He's there. There's a white car rolled over in the ditch.
I was there already.
Oh, okay. That's all. I wasn't trying to like get people to be like, look out for a cop. No, that's not my style at all.
Okay. Nice vehicle.
Thank you very much.
Safe travels.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Okay, that's that. Now, if I can get this hanger on there. Yep, there we go.
So we're at the Home Depot in Wawa, Ontario, and Big Easy's underneath fixing the muffler because it came loose.
It's actually a Home Hardware.
What did I say?
Home Depot.
Oh, it is a Home Hardware. They're both the same. One's just got more wood.
Guys, tomorrow's Nick's garage. Then we're heading down to the Mopar Nationals with Nick and his 7440 Challenger to meet our buddy Garrett Reed. We are at Nick's garage. It is an absolute honor to be back. How epic is that Charger 500? We're gonna throw Black Sheep up on a lift, see how bad the rear diff is leaking, and go from there. Axle seal that was leaking is now fixed. Now we're gonna give her a quick change in the oil department. 1540 with lots of zinc in it. Hey. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it.
Hey, it's always not a problem, buddy. It's always a pleasure. Yeah,
it is good to be here, my friend.
it is, eh? Everybody loves to be here.
All right, gang, this is where the magic happens. If you want to see all kinds of dyno runs, you got to go check out Nick's Garage on YouTube. How's this for a rare bird? Lingenfelter Paxton supercharged Chevy small block. Look at the size of that huffer compared to what they use these days, where technology has come. Neat to see this though. This is my kind of place. It's really good to be back at our buddy Nick's shop. There it is. Betsy's 390 cubic inch V8. Built by Nick Panriitis at Nick's Garage. Make sure you check out Nick's YouTube channel. It is epic. As you can see, the big block is going into the back of Black Sheep. And stuff's getting knocked over. So we're right on par with Big Easy and Bobo's usual car guys ways. How's it going in there, Bobo?
Getting a little hot in here, bud.
A little toasty?
A little toasty.
Well, are you taking care of Betsy's heart, though?
Oh, absolutely, buddy.
Are you liking it?
I can't wait to.
I know, right?
go
It's
and
gonna,
get these.
it's just gonna sing. Wow, mi amore. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the follow button. Can you tell I'm a little bit excited? Also, make sure you check out Nick's Garage on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and it is by far the coolest muscle car, dyno run, etc. Mopar, Buick, Chevy, Ford, everything. It's the home of new school, old school, everything that's muscle car related. Make sure you check them out. It's warm here. It's like every time we come to Quebec, it goes from normal temperature to mid 30s. Even last time when it was like October.
Yep.
Well, the big block's in the back of Black Sheep. We're just gonna check out and see what we can do for extra coil spacers. I don't know if these are both gonna fit, but
Custom.
you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So what's going on behind me here is a group of people deciding what route we're gonna take to Carlisle. So far we have 6 different routes in 2 different languages. All I gotta worry about is keeping gas in the truck and driving it. We're just gonna end up going whichever way Bobo tells me to anyway, so. But have you guys ever done this? Right, Nick?
Luke, you got your passport?
Yes, I do.
Don't be like some guy. No, I came with a passport. I have nothing.
This is gonna be an adventure.
So here we are in Carlisle. We made it. I think the Iron Man, Big Easy, is done.
Next time, power brakes.
Next time, power brakes. You said?
Yeah.
Dude, you killed it this trip. Coast to almost coast.
I'm tired.
See you all tomorrow at the car show.
Quit power.
You're gonna have a quick power nap, buds? Dude, you can pass out till tomorrow morning. I won't be upset. Or bored.
10-4. All right, gang. What an event. Huge shout out again to Dodge for inviting us. Check this out. If you're a Mopar person, there is no bigger show. Check this bad boy out. Direct connection, factory rally truck. How amazing is this thing? Guys, if you're a Mopar person, you haven't lived until you've come to the Chrysler Nationals. Check this thing out. Conquest TSI 2.6 liter turbocharged Mitsubishi engine imported for Chrysler. Look at those rims. When was the last time any of you saw a Conquest TSI? And don't be fooled, that is a fast car. They used the 2.6 liter in everything from Raiders, Dodge Raiders, to Ram 50 pickups, Plymouth Arrows, etc. I'm gonna go ask the owner here if we can take a look at the inside, because not only is it a fast car, but you'd be surprised at the luxury involved inside this thing. So here we go, gang. This is the inside of this luxury sports car. It still smells new in here.
No kidding.
Trim selector. This was a big deal back in the day. Just a sweet car. This is what I mean, gang, about appreciating all automotive enthusiasts and their vehicles. How could you not love the wheels on this car? Absolutely beautiful. It was also known as a Mitsubishi Starion. This is the Chrysler version.
Was your dad's? Yep. Nice.
All right, Nick, what do we got going on here? Introduce yourself.
We are in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, and I got Michael just presented this plaque for me with a tech key from Chrysler Corporation. And Mike, I want to give you a special
That's why I
thank you.
appreciate your show. I
I
really
appreciate
do.
it. I'm hanging up in my shop. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Nope.
Wow, that's a trip.
That is a trip.
Let's see that one more time, Nick. Hold that
There we go.
plaque up.
There we go. And where's-
Shout out to Dodge and Garrett Reed.
What's up, guys? I'm Garrett Reed.
Check this thing out. This is one mean Challenger. Don't want to get a speeding ticket here.
I run the page American Muscle HD on Instagram, for those that don't know. And really, the page is just a community, man. It's just a place for everybody to come and enjoy the things that we, as car guys, enjoy, which is cars. A little bit of everything's on there. It's not just late model muscle cars, it's old school muscle cars, it's trucks, it's high performance dudes, it's whatever you can think of. Anything that has a motor and it's American in some regards is on there, and that's just what I enjoy. And it's afforded me the luxuries and pleasures of being able to meet people like Big Easy and Bobo and just a whole bunch of people and all of my followers. It's genuinely a pleasure, and I hope to continue doing this, so I appreciate you guys.
A little bit of juice. These things have the brakes. To me, it feels like an F1 car.
Right.
Yeah, but this thing is epic. Guys, make sure you go follow Garrett on TikTok here, American Muscle HD. So, we like the old ones, but you got to appreciate a Scat Pack Challenger. There's our buddy Garrett Reed, chilling like a villain.
Line up with me. You don't want the smoke.
No, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Flash it up, brother. Let's hear this little Scat Pack. It's not bad, not bad. Good morning. Black Sheep. This is what I mean about listening to vehicles. It has sprung a small leak, so this intake that we got, I think at a swap meet or something, is pretty porous around the thermostat housing. So it took a fair bit of ultra copper to get it to seal the first time, and it's leaking out the back. So it does have a gasket in it. I am going to clean it and put more ultra copper on to make sure it doesn't leak again. Oh, she's on there good. Bobo, could you get me a dead blow? Possibly. Neither of those are dead blows.
Yeah, there is not a dead blow in there.
I cannot hit that cast thermostat housing with either of those hammers. It will break it. Let's see if I can do this and pry it. There, I got her. I got her, Bobo. Nice. Okay, well, I can see where the leak is on the gasket, so we'll be all right. I know where to add the ultra copper. We'll be golden here. That could not have come off any better.
Wicked.
It's actually still not bad. Ultra copper to the rescue, my friends. I don't care what anybody says. When you're on the road, always always have ultra copper with you. Yeah, look, that came out nice and clean. The thermostat is not moving around.
Weird.
Yeah. You might need to use the tip of a screwdriver or something to get the little dingleberry out of the end of that.
What'd you call me?
Dingleberry.
Yeah, I've been called Dingleberry since frickin' high school.
Somehow I'm surprised. We're going to place some ultra copper on this. I am going to take the shirt that Dodge gave me off before I get ultra copper all over it, because if you've ever met me, you'll know that, hey, every time I use ultra copper, I have a tendency of getting it on me, and I am not messing up this shirt. All right, thermostat housing is nice and clean. I'm going to apply some form a gasket to it before I lay the gasket back on. Then I'm going to form a gasket on the intake. Basically, we're going overboard here because I don't want it to leak. As you can see, we've drilled holes in the thermostat here to make sure that the truck doesn't overheat. That plus the electric fan, the level of heat that we're driving in lately is insane. I think it was like 110 yesterday. So you don't want to do too much because you need to have a restriction, and it's 160 degree thermostat, so it opens at 160. Here we go. And yes, I know I'm using a lot. This is because we don't have a parts store. And once it gets home, I will obviously redo it. It's actually probably going to get a new intake as well, because this intake is from the 70s, I think, or 80s. I'm not sure exactly what year it is. It's an OG Torker 340 intake. I don't even remember where we got it. Do you? Oh, I think I got it from my buddy Brad. Shout out Brad. That's right. I traded him
That
for
was the late 70s.
I don't know. It depends when Edelbrock started, to be sure. I'm not 100% sure when they started making them. It's a Torker 340 intake. And yes, I know this is a lot of goop, but I don't want to have to do this again. So. And for some reason, in the past, anytime I've done this with this intake, because this is like the 4th time, I'm glad it held this far. Without the gasket, it doesn't seem to be happy. So we're just going to lay that gasket on like that. Let this set up for a bit so it doesn't plug the holes. And now I'm going to put one around here. I know it's not the prettiest, but we're going for function over restored. Restored cars are great, but the most important thing here is that it doesn't leak and we can drive it. There's a big difference between driving your classic vehicle crazy distances and making things happen compared to it looking pretty and driving on and off the trailer and going around the block. A massive difference. When you actually drive them long distances like this. Now granted, yeah, if it was a 440 Roadrunner that had been restored and meant to drive, I wouldn't do this. I'd find the parts. But when you're the Canadian roadkill guys, you do what you need to do. By the way, if you haven't seen Roadkill, I doubt you haven't, but if you haven't, go check it out, because Mike Finnegan and David Freiberger are the OGs of it. People were doing this for a long time. Actually, David Freiberger and Rick Payway were doing what was called Dirt Every Day for, I think it was JP Magazine back in the day. Now Dave Chappelle and Fred Williams do Dirt Every Day. They do a wicked job of it. The Motor Trend app is one of the very few apps that is truly worth the money. And when you're doing this, and yes, it is the Jimmy rig kind of get her going way. When you're doing it, remember to take it back apart when you get home eventually and let it kick off first before you squeeze everything together, because if you don't, it'll squeeze down into the hole and then by the time you put fluid and stuff in it, either it won't be kicked off 100% or it'll be blocking the thermostat. You don't want that. It only takes 10-15 minutes. It should say on the tube. Let me make sure I got that right. So this says allow 24 hours to cure before filling. After 15 minutes, put the bolts in finger tight, then snug them. Allow 24 hours to cure. We're not going to allow 24 hours to cure. It probably won't even get 24 minutes. That being said, I have used ultra copper to seal giant fan gouges in radiators before, and it's worked fine. So shout out to Permatex. Do as I say, not as I do. You need to get back on the road. This is what you do. Yeah. We're not. Have you ever seen Mortske's garage? This is the kind of style we're going with, except we don't generally blow ourselves up as much as Mortske. If you haven't seen Mortske Garage or more Mortske, make sure you go check those out and subscribe, because Tom is a legend. Well, the Jimmy rig didn't work. We made it to, what is this?
Advanced Auto.
Advanced Auto Parts. Got what we needed to do it the right way, and now we're doing it the right way. Gaskets, etc. I should have known better, but at least we're gonna fix it. And I cleaned out these old holes. These threads are weak. And when I say weak, I mean weak. Considering going one size up, we'll see how they hold. I'm gonna put the bolts in before I do anything else and see how they feel, because with a proper gasket and a little bit of ultra copper, they don't need to be crazy tight. That one's good. This one's stiff, but... And when you're messing around with bolts that are, threads are iffy, dissimilar metals, use a quarter drive. Yeah, I don't really like that. There's something not happy there. Doesn't have a lot of threads. That one on the left is fine. I think we're gonna have to go bigger on the right. But we bought bolts too, so we'll see you when we come back. Got a little windshield seal issue going on there, but we did just come through a monsoon.
It's holding. We're all good.
Not bad. Yeah.
We'll make it home.
I'm sure I'll leak a little bit when I'm 52 years old as well. I cannot wait to put disc brakes on this thing. There was a comment on Garrett's video. Guys, if you're watching this and you don't know who Garrett Reed is, go to Instagram, check out American Muscle HD. But Garrett's a buddy of ours, and he posted a video about Black Sheep and how we drove it all the way to Carlisle. And somebody commented on the video, well, it's easy when you rebuild the whole thing.
We didn't rebuild anything.
I guess I'm a rebuilder or a restorer. Well, we put new wheel cylinders on it. It's got a used carb, a used intake, the intake of which has a stripped bolt in the thermostat housing that we had to tap out today. Factory rear end, factory trans. Yeah, I put new fluid in it and serviced them. But that's just smart. And it has a big radiator out of our 68 D200. But that's not rebuilt. Geez, it still needs quarters. Still running four-wheel manual drums. Manual steering. It's an Iron Man type trip. Columbus, Washington, to Mount Chantal. We're going towards Columbus, right, Bob?
We're heading towards Columbus, Ohio.
So I'm going straight ahead.
Yeah, buddy.
And where are we gonna? We're hoping to stop in Cambridge.
Cambridge.
Is Cambridge in Ohio?
I'm not sure where it is. It could be on the border. Who knows?
Columbus, Ohio, west. 70 west. All right. Wasn't expecting it to be that close. Let's get up onto the interstate, eh? Let the folks see the interstate. I can tell you one thing: you make better time in the U.S. than you do in Canada.
Yeah, you do. Holy
What up, Bobo? How you doing, buddy?
Loading up the truck, getting ready to head west.
Head for the border. Northwest.
Northwest.
North first, then west, right? We are in beautiful Bismarck, North Dakota. Shout out to the Holiday Inn for the way they have treated us on this trip. I have now become, what is it, Gold Elite, Bobo. We are
Gold Elite. Eh?
Gold Elite. Yeah.
Wow. How many hotels have we hit?
I've got no idea. I prefer not to try to remember. Wait, oh look, there's people watching us film. I'm gonna wave to them and see if they wave back. Hi. They're not waving back. Oh, they didn't like that. All right, well. So we also, you'll join us a little bit later because, well, it's not disorganized. We have to uncover the engine and basically make the back of the truck accessible because we're crossing the border. Now, coming south, Bobo, how easy would you say it was to get into the United States of America?
Easy.
Right. It was hey, how you doing? Good to meet you. Have a wonderful trip. Bye now. What are your
I'm not
estimates
looking forward
on getting back
to getting back into our.
into Canuckistan?
I'm not looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a long day at the border.
That's what it's going to be like, going into Canuckistan.
Our luck at the border.
Not America. We love you, America. United States of America. It's our second home now. Absolute riot, treated like gold. The back of this truck is, I have a feeling that all of that is going to end up on the ground behind it here, and they're probably going to unstrap the engine, take the motor lift plate off the intake, want to look inside. We'll see what happens. So one of three things: we're going to get randomly selected, and when I say random,
yeah.
or they're going to say, oh, that's awesome, I'll check you guys out, have a great day. Or we are going to get selected for sure and get absolutely disassembled. Yeah, I would say that's what's going to happen.
Option one.
I think they're going to look through they're going to want to look through the truck. We've been in the US now for a week.
Yeah.
The last couple days have been rather hectic. It's a bit messy, but it's been a blast, wouldn't you say, Bobo?
Been awesome.
A quick look at the bug death and all the signatures. I nailed a bird last night. Yikes. Yep, right there. Poor little bugger. He flew out in front of me, and I wasn't aggressively braking at, let's say I was doing 70 mile an hour. Beautiful weather in North Dakota. No humidity, nice breeze.
I like it here in North Dakota.
It is, it's beautiful. Got to hang out with Mortske last night. I join you from Mortske Repair. Guys, you got to go over to YouTube. Definitely in my top, I don't know, 3, 5, 10 channels, right? Right, Mortske? Yeah, it is. You got to go check out Mortske Repair and more Mortske Repair over on YouTube. Let's take a look at the, here, we got to check it out.
We're just getting hammered here, no big deal.
No big deal. Doing some quick body work, having a good time. And it's a little steamy here in North Dakota, but doable. Tom has got many projects, all of which are on par with the kind of stuff we drive. And in North Dakota, they don't have very, let's say, rust-free equipment here. So Tom has become quite the handyman with a welder, a hammer, and whatever that weird sanding tool is. There's Tom. Classic Tom. Duff Dog. Duff, come back. Duff Dog is actually the most entertaining character here. It's not Mortske that gets the views. It's much like I have Bobo. Mortske's got Duff, but Duff has disappeared. There's Duff's new Cadillac. I don't know where he went. Here he comes.
What up, buds?
Yeah. So you're fixing this Chevy fender here, hey?
Oh yeah,
Making it brand new again?
it's ready for paint.
It is ready for paint. A little bit roughed it in.
We're gonna take her to SEMA.
Absolutely.
Whenever that is.
Whenever we get there, right? I want to let you know that I have had nothing to do with this. Mortske wants me to show you how they do body work. in
Dakota.
Podunk, North Dakota.
It's good.
He said with the welds, he had his glasses on, right?
Some high build primer.
High
and
build.
ready to go.
Super high build primer.
It's gonna be ready for the front lot at Dino's.
Yeah, going to SEMA for sure. You go check out Mortske Repair. You can actually find a link to Mortske Repair on our YouTube channel. So hit the play button link in our bio here. Go to videos, scroll down, and you will see Mortske Repair in there. Click it, make sure you subscribe. He's a riot to watch and quite the character. Isn't that right? You're supposed to say something, Tom.
Do good things.
Do good things. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon. Somebody forgot to get the GoPro out while we were at Mortske's, so you'll have to go watch TikTok. Oh yeah. So let me get this straight. I gotta drive the truck. This time, plan the route half the time. Fix the truck. Why exactly are you here? Besides looking pretty.
Just to look pretty, bud.
All right, fair enough. Okay, let's go eat breakfast and then hit the road. Sound
Word.
good?
Sounds good to me, man.
Join me up front here, gang. I'm not sure exactly on the kilometers at this point. You guys can figure it out though. Victoria, British Columbia to Laval, Quebec to Carlisle, Pennsylvania to Bismarck, North Dakota. That's the mileage we've done so far. She's burned half a liter of oil since we left Nick's, because we did the oil change at Nick's, and it's down about 3/4 of a liter of tranny fluid total. So we're gonna get her all topped up here as we head back into Canuckistan. Bob was getting it all organized for a big travel day up to Canada. Clean the cab up next. Uncle Bobble Butt, Uncle Bobble Butt, Uncle Bobble Butt, Uncle Bobble Butt. How's it going, bud? Organizing. Sweet.
Going.
There's Betsy's heart. Ooh, and that yellow rag. That'll come in handy off the distributor. Sweet. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, weeks on the road, we are organizing. It's going good by the looks of it, though, Bobo. That and we're doing this so the border doesn't have to dig through stuff. They can just see it. You having fun yet? Watch your head. That was a close one.
Yeah, I've already hit it 3 times.
I've never met somebody.
It's because I'm 6'1".
You're actually 6'4", but I've never met anybody so unaware where the top of their dome is.
My eyes are right here.
Yeah, not up there. You need to get like a warning beeper or some kind of cushion, bro. You can actually see the dent in your head from all the times of hitting it. Check out this hat tan, gang. How epic of a hat tan is that?
Registration insurance on you?
Yes, sir.
95. Yes, prior to you slowing down. I've got
90?
you locked. All the way up to...
I honestly did not know I was going that fast. I knew I was speeding, not gonna lie to you, but I thought I was doing 75, almost 80.
No,
I'm sorry, sir.
Right there, loud, clear tone.
I believe you. I'm not arguing with you.
Any reason for the speed?
We're just heading for the border, enjoying the sun, and I thought I was doing 75, just cruising. I didn't know I wouldn't go. I didn't know it could go that quick. Jesus. Okay, well, the speedometer is not correct. Feel bad. I knew I was speeding, but 15 mile an hour over isn't the end of the world. 95. Black sheep will do 95.
I guess so.
I think we got a good state trooper.
I hope so.
Okay, note to self. 75 is actually 95. State troopers are not that hard to get along with, I guess.
No.
Okay, here's your information back.
Thank you.
I'm going to show you this here so you
I believe you.
So that's the speed.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't doubt you for a second.
90. Yep.
All right, boss.
Where's your what type of YouTube channel do you guys have now?
It's called Coastal Auto Reaction, and our TikTok is
Coastal Auto Reaction.
yeah.
Okay.
We got. Will you sign my hood, please? Just anywhere up there, Officer Hubble or Constable. I don't know. Trooper.
It's Trooper.
Trooper Hubble.
Yeah.
Would you mind? You're a really nice guy. Just anywhere up there, just Trooper Hubble would be amazing.
Where at?
Wherever you want.
Anywhere
on
you
the
want
front
up
of
there.
the hood or on the side, wherever you want.
Over here?
Yeah.
Fine.
Sure,
Okay.
wherever. He's left-handed like you.
I've noticed a lot of lefties down here in the States.
You guys got a lot of signatures on this car.
Yeah.
So what kind of engine does this thing have in it?
318.
It's just a stock 318. So if you go, this is our YouTube, and then if you go to that on TikTok, you'll see us. We actually do a lot to help people search for missing individuals.
Yeah, I saw the stickers.
Yeah. This is the biggest trouble I've ever been in. So,
Just tone her down.
I will.
Tone her down.
I will.
Take it
Sorry.
back safe, okay?
Yeah, I will. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
Have a great day. Well, thank God Officer Hubble's having a good day. What kind of engines this thing got in it? Check out this Hudson Terraplane, guys, with its pre-selector shifter. Vacuum operated, so you'd start in first, let the clutch out. This, you'd select, the shifter would move into second, move into third. Is it a 4-speed or 3, Walt? I think it might be a 3-speed. Either way, this Hudson Terraplane was ahead of its time. So yeah, 1937 Hudson Terraplane. Yeah. Just put it on a different chassis or get it to see if it could run. Like, the other thing that would be epic to just come and see if I can get this to start, gang. Would you like to see that? All right, we got a special vehicle here. Tell us about this truck, Walt.
All right, so this is one of 2 built. This is a Snogo truck. It had a gigantic blower, like an airport runway blower on the front.
Yeah.
Which we can still buy those new again, with a big engine on the back with a drive shaft that runs to the front and runs it. This is one of 2 that was built for the War Department. I have the order form. It was shipped in '43 to England to blow snow during the war. Then it came back and it was built right-hand drive. came back to Bismarck, North Dakota, they put it back to left-hand drive, and then they used it to blow snow in Bismarck, North Dakota, and then we got it. The farmer that bought it after Bismarck took the blower for his tractor. It's got a huge engine in the back. I believe it's an international engine. It runs at very low RPM.
Yeah, and there's
and
the
runs the blower.
Snow Go.
Yeah. They still make these today. It's a great truck.
Tell us about the 4-wheel drive option on this Snow Go.
So this is a true 43 titled Ford.
Yeah.
That was, this model was 42 to 47. It's got a factory 4-wheel drive Marmon Harrington system in the front.
Okay.
So this is a true 4-wheel drive truck in 1943. Ordered special like that from the War Department.
And then it was shipped, like you said in the other video, was shipped to England and then back here after after the war was over.
So the city of Bismarck, North Dakota bought it as Army surplus and
Okay.
used it to blow snow in their city.
Awesome. Which one would you guys like to see the most of us, you know, to see us get running? Check out the TikTok videos, guys. If you want to stay up to date with what we're doing pretty much daily right now, if you go to TikTok and look up the C.A.R.guys, you'll find Uncle Bobo and I's main page, and then you'll be able to find Uncle Bobo at Uncle Bobo C.A.R on TikTok as well, and you'll get all the behind the scenes and the up-to-date daily events. Half-ton power wagon. It's actually really solid adventure. Heck yeah. Probably a small block. Get that sucker running and drive it. This is quite the Nash. Half a sun visor, says Reaper on the door.
Nice.
Well, we gotta hit the road, gang. We gotta make the border by a certain time. Cheers.
Well, you guys did some big fun.
Yep. How you doing, boss?
Yeah, just grab your passport so I get you to pop your sunglasses off.
Oh, yes, sir.
And what was the purpose of your trip down there?
We're YouTubers, TikTok guys. We went all the way through, went to Quebec, went to the Chrysler Nationals in Carlisle, and then just sightseeing on the way back and meeting other YouTube guys. Bobo, don't be a wank.
Fill my tank.
Don't be a wank. Fill your tank. Well, if you're gonna run out of fuel though, in a sweet ass old Dodge, you might as well do it by some other sweet ass old Dodge trucks. And an international thrown in for good luck. We got an international S130 Dodge Pilot House. That may be a job rated one, correct me if I'm wrong. And the old F600 here. Never mind the fact that we got a sweet ass Plymouth Savoy. I bet you I could get this thing going. What do you guys think? Come back, get the old Savoy running? Ooh, might need some seat love, Bobo. 3 on the tree, it'll go. How's it going?
It's getting a little warm out.
They didn't have any air shocks that would work. I returned the other ones, but good news. I got more tune-up in a can so we can get home quicker.
Perfect.
I figured if we get home quicker, it'll do less damage to the, you know, exhaust and stuff, right? So,
Well, let's get her
good way
done.
of thinking, right?
Yep.
Cheers. navigation this trip, subpar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, we should have just stayed on the interstate.
I told you to stay on the interstate, but you
not.
head north.
No.
I like
listen.
head west. You and west.
Holy, you are the human GPS, okay?
The human GPS
This
was
trip-
broken yesterday.
This is the extent of your excellent navigating this trip. From the other side of the truck with me going, what? With four-wheel drums. Thank God it pulls to the right most of the time. You see a navigation screen on my dash? All I got is a tray
Yeah,
full of 5
the
hours.
navigation screen's broken.
There is no navigation. I got a tray of 5 hours and hopes and dreams. That's all I got in front of me. You're supposed to be navigated.
I kind of was, but I was kind of broken the last day and a half.
Sweet FA.
I told you to head west, and last night you head north. I don't know how you got north from west.
Oh my God. You know what?
Walk home.
I'll just do everything then.
We're done. Well, you are heading west now, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay.
But I should have taken the interstate.
Yeah, you should have, but you didn't listen to me.
You. God. How am I supposed to listen to this? What do you do?
It's so loud in there you couldn't hear me speak.
Yeah, right.
With the windows down.
Hey, file the receipt.
Yes,
Make
sir.
yourself useful. There's Black Sheep. There's Uncle Bobo. We're at Rust Brothers. Absolutely amazing trip. Thank you to every single person that's watched. Make sure you hit the follow button. Check out all the road trip videos. Had to make a stop at Rust Brothers. Guys, go check out their TikTok page. Don't forget also to go watch Rust Valley Restorers, available on the Motor Trend app, Netflix, Stacks TV. You don't want to miss an episode of that show. Mike and Avery are absolute legends. Bobo, how's the trip been for you?
Epically amazing.
Epically amazing. There's a new term. Cheers, gang. All right, one last rear suspension boost, because the things we had in there got crushed because there's a lot of weight in the back. So we're gonna go cream of the crop, rise to the top. Oh yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage. You guys ever watched wrestling in the 80s and 90s, you'll know exactly what I'm referring to. And then one more run, and we're almost home.
Well, we thought we were going to be stuck till 10 o'clock, but we made the 9.
Booyah!
This is how tight it was to get on.
Old Black Sheep just snuck it in.
Snuck her in.